Hey girl, hey, it's your girl Jay and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, thanks so much for sliding through, and if you're returning, welcome back, girl. As you see, okay, we have been on a roll with the styles this fall. I just feel like I didn't think I was gonna like this on me, but turns out I absolutely freaking love it, and it took me no time at all. So if you do want to see how I achieve this style, make sure that you do stay tuned. So you guys know on my channel, I've been coming with the fall hairstyles and stuff, just giving us a lot of inspo, the tutorials, and all of that jazz. And yeah, today we're here with a banger. I do want to say thanks to EayonHair for sponsoring today's video. They sent me over 4 bundles of their 22-inch body wave crochet hair. You heard that right, crochet hair. This is not a quick weave. This is not sewn in or anything. This is 100% human crochet hair that we have added in on the side. I do want to say thank you to them. Now, one thing that is going to set us apart from all of the people that you probably see do this hairstyle is that we have very minimal leave out. In fact, we only have a slither of leave out right here. We don't have anything on the side or anything like that, and that's because using crochet hair made doing this hairstyle so much easier and so much more of a protective hairstyle. And we are going to get into that, but first I want to get into a few of the details of this hairstyle and the things that you're going to need. So for starters, you are going to need all 4 bundles of your body wave texture crochet hair. I did use the entire 4 bundles to achieve this thickness. I am 5'3", so this is the length that it is on me. Of course, I had a little razzle dazzle on the side, our pattern on the side, so I did have to stitch that. So for the braiding gel, I did use a new braiding gel. Again, that'll be on the screen as well because I did run out, so it's not here with me. I think I threw the container away. But so this is the braiding gel that I used. I use my 3-way mirror, which is so essential whenever you're doing your own hair. I use it for every single style that I do, my 3-way mirror. Of course, a rat tail comb, a crochet hook. I'm gonna say I did go on with some braiding hair, and you guys are gonna see exactly when I went in with the braiding hair and everything like that. And then of course some rubber bands. And so that is pretty much all you're going to need for today's style. This crochet hair is 100% reusable, so it's very easy to take down. I have 0 complaints when it comes to crochet hair. Like, I have 0 complaints. I've dyed crochet hair, I've curled it, I've wanded it, straightened it. I've done everything that you could possibly do with regular human hair bundles with crochet hair. I just love all of the different ways that you can use it, and it's really fun to use because you don't really need any skill. You see what I'm saying? You don't really need skill to complete this style, aside from like the stitches, but you can get somebody else to do that, girl. But I get long-winded, so let's go ahead and get into the actual video. Make sure that you do subscribe, and make sure that you do check out EayonHair for all of your human hair needs and all that good stuff. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so first things first, we have to determine like what our side is. I was already doing some flipping and flopping and seeing what side is mine, and I've chosen the right side to be the side where I have like the braids. I feel like I like my baby hair better on this side, and yeah, I just like it a whole lot better. Now, one thing that a lot of people do is they do like the exact half of the head, but you don't want to do that because you want your hair to kind of like fall kind of like over this side of your face. You don't want to go too far over, but you also don't want to go too far to the center. So this is our center, and then this is where I've decided to start the braids and such. And so now that I have that, I'm gonna go ahead and part down the side. Okay, so now that we have that part all sectioned out, so for the crochet, you're gonna crochet into a flat surface. You guys know I don't do any cheating, cutting corners or anything like that, so our braids are going to be a little bit on the smaller side just because I want the hair to be able to lay as flat as possible. So let me go ahead and map out like what's going to be left out, because you do need some leave out just to kind of like cover, you know, the braids. Okay, so our leave out braid is finished. As you see, I was able to get like really close to the part, so that means that it's the perfect amount of leave out. It's like the perfect amount. So Now we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna handle this leave out over here. Well, the braids that are gonna be covered. So our braids that are gonna get crocheted and stuff like that are all done. As you see, we have 4 braids going this way, and then we have 6 braids going to the back. Now on the ends, one thing that I thought about, and I don't know why I never done this before, instead of like flipping them up or whatever, I'm just gonna braid and crochet and just give us more length. Like, it just makes more sense. Like, I don't know why. I never thought of it before, but you saw it here first. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this out of the way. We're not going to be touching any of these braids. I'm just going to basically braid it up and get it out of our way so we can go ahead and start working on the braids that are going to be braided. Like I said, when it comes to tutorials, I never watch a tutorial to see how something is done. I think about it, I dream about it, and then I wake up and then I do it, and that's it. Like, I have not seen this done. Now, as far as the design that we're going over here, tip number 1, don't try to freestyle it. Do not try to freestyle it. Get on Pinterest, use this design that I'm about to use, whatever. Do not try to freestyle it, because you spend more time when you freestyle, because you don't know which way you're going. Like, freestyling can add on anywhere between an hour to 2 hours, just because you don't know what you're doing. You're trying to figure it out. So girl, I already know that. Last night I found what I'm doing. Make sure that you have a really good braid gel. I'm gonna be using the All Day Locks Braid Gel Extreme Holds. You wanna do something that's really, really tacky. That's the best way to do a stitch braid. I'm sure you can do it with like something else, but if you want it to look really stitchy and you're doing it yourself, work smarter, not harder. Okay, so we have our rough draft of the braids. I found like a little pattern on Pinterest and I was like, I'm just gonna go with that. I didn't want to do any braids too small because I don't want to be here all day, and it's really, really hard to get them really precise when we're doing them yourself. They're parted, they're sleek and stuff like that, and so now I'm going to go ahead and do the stitching part. I'm going to start at the bottom. This is coming out so good and it's going really quick. It's only been an hour and 30 minutes. Okay, so I know the purpose of this video is not to be a stitch tutorial, but let me just give you a few little tips. Like I said, your braiding gel is going to make such a difference because you don't want the hair to move while you're braiding it. I like to use my index finger or my pinky to direct, each stitch. As you see, I just changed the position of my hands, well, my arms really, and now I'm using my pinky to follow along. The hardest part is just staying out of that braid that's right above, but you just want to do one full braid motion. And then after you finish that, just use your pinky to stitch behind you once more. From this position, I recommend not using your index finger, only when you're kind of like doing it on the side of your head. You can kind of go back a couple seconds if you need to see that once again. But this is how I stitch on my head and make it look like a professional did it. So we went ahead and finished this side. This took us about 30 minutes to complete. I feel like it looks so good. It turned out perfect. And so now we're gonna love her and leave her alone. We're gonna start working on this side now. So remember I had said that I wanted to, instead of like flipping the braids up or whatever, I'm going to extend the hair with braids. And then just crochet the ends. We're gonna go around and do that first. We got 10 braids to do. I'm gonna use like minimal braiding hair just so that everything can be the same length, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So the method that I'm following is nothing different from all of the million of boho braid videos that I have on my page. I fed in 3 tiny pieces of braiding hair, and then I'm just gonna start braiding in the crochet hair one by one. And then once I get to like the end of the string, you're going to feel like a little bit of a knot. That's when I'm going to flip it up, and I'm going to do the same thing for the other side. Now on the braids at the bottom, I added 3 pieces per braid, and it's 10 braids, so it should be about 30 pieces used. I wanted to make sure not to use too much because I do only have the 4 packs of hair and I don't want to run out for the top. So you're just going to complete this process, and then once you get to your desired length, I did go ahead and tie a knot and cut off any of the excess braiding hair. I really just wanted to go like a little bit longer than my natural hair. Not too long, but just enough to exceed the length of my natural hair. We went ahead and attached the crochet hair at the bottoms of the hair that I left out. You see what I'm saying? How it made more sense to just leave the hair down as opposed to like flipping it up or whatever, because it gives me so much more movement, if you will, and then it also gave us some length. So I'm about to go ahead and start crocheting the hair in now. The easiest part, you don't have to look for this part or anything. It's so simple. I'm gonna start on the back side. When I tell you I'm kicking myself for not doing this method before, this is such a game changer, braiding all of the braids down and just doing the hair on the bottom, because now I'm just crocheting up each braid. It's quite literally so simple that I don't even have to look at the back of my head. Like I'm the 3 mirrors in the front, like I can't even see the back right now. I just follow along the length of the braid, just going up vertically, and you're good to go. I always say best practice is to space them out about a half an inch between each piece so that you don't overcrowd. You want to be mindful of how much hair you have left in each pack. I had about 10 braids, and it's 50 strands of hair in each bundle or each pack of hair, so I just kind of did the math of that on myself. Now that we're in the front, it's super simple. You just want to be a little bit more gentle. You don't want to tuck out any of your hair in the front, and then definitely just be careful and be mindful of overcrowding that braid. And I think we are coming up on the last piece, and girl, this is laying like a dream. Okay, I put this up against your favorite quick weave. I know a lot of people say that when we do the crochet tutorials that we don't turn around. Not here. I show you the back, the sides, the fronts, every bit. Okay, so I officially have all of the hair and everything installed. As you see, it's so full and it is long. I'm so glad that I braided the ends of the braids like I did, because that gave me like a lot of length. Like I even got extra length. Like look at how long this is on me. So pretty. So this is what is left out. Now, hear me out. Look at the back. You see how the hair kind of lays, so it's almost like an invisible part. I hardly don't even really need to leave any of this out. So what I'm thinking is that I'm actually going to braid this up and then just crochet on top of it, because I do have enough hair left over in order to do that. So that'll be one of those things that I end up putting in the beginning of this video, that you could just braid it all up. So basically it looks like we're not really going to have any leave out except for like in the top part. And we haven't even flat ironed this part yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and braid this part down and crochet over it, and then I'll be back, and then we'll go ahead and make everything come together. And it was at this moment I was trying to decide, do I want to straighten the body wave hair, or do I want to keep the natural texture that it was sent in? I said I'm just going to keep it the same and try to get my hair to mimic that body wave texture. So I just rocked the flat iron back and forth to get that same kind of look, and then I did go ahead and flat iron my baby hairs just to give it a little extra razzle dazzle. And I'm gonna go on with some edge control and lay that down. So it's practically all done, but you never know how the hair is gonna eat down until you like do your makeup. So let me do my makeup, put myself together, and then I'll be right back. What did I tell you? I feel like having your makeup done just really like ties it all in together. I've been obsessed. I've taken 11 million pictures so far, and I love it. And I do want to add that we have not curled this hair, we have not brushed it out or anything like this. That even though we can, this is the body wave hair, and just look at the length that it gave me. I'm 5'3" for reference, but just look at the length that it gave me. And the hair that we crocheted the braids on, like you can't even see it. Like girl, look at these little braids. You can barely even see it. All it did was just really give us some length, and I love it. I think that the hair came out absolutely better than I could have imagined. First of all, who you know braiding their own hair like this? Who do you know, girl? It's super stitchy. I'm telling you, the braid gel makes all the difference. I absolutely love the results. I can't wait to go take some more pictures. Make sure that you are following me on Instagram if you want to see all the ways that I rock this hairstyle, the outfit that I wear with, and everything. Again, I'm so thankful to EayonHair for partnering with me on this style and for providing us with the beautiful body wave bundles for us to work with today. So if you do want this look, make sure that you go check them out. I'm gonna have all of the details in the description below. Yeah, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, girl.